So I was gone most of the day, and I came home. I leave my TV on like meditation music, right? And so when I came home, the Prince to Egypt was on. And that caught me off guard. It didn't catch me off guard because I started getting downloads as soon as I saw it. But what's crazy is Divine was bringing back to me, like when I was a child, when I was in elementary school, I was obsessed with the Prince of Egypt movie with Moses. But growing up as a child, I was obsessed with the Prince of Egypt movie to the point where I even bought I asked for the book. And I can't remember how old I was. I think I was in elementary school. But it's just like watching the movie now, it's making me see things from a different perspective. Like, even like when Moses was telling, the person that he grew up with, who considered him as a brother, let my people go. And his brother refused to let the people go because of his ego. But it's just like you can see like the subtle signs that God was given to help shift everyone's perspective, because Moses, he wasn't really the Pharaoh's son. It was his brother. He was the blood Pharaoh. But it's like Moses grew up with his brother and developed a bond with him, so that when this time comes for, Moses, for the people to get let go, to be freed, there would be some type of understanding, because he's like, okay, this is what my brother is saying. We grew up together. But it's just like the Pharaoh, his brother was in his ego. I think his name is Ramesses. Ramesses was in his ego and refused to budge, refused to let them go, to the point where it's like there was plague over Egypt. So I feel like that is significant, because when I think about the pandemic and certain things that divine God has done to help shift everybody's perspective, to have everyone go through an awakening, I feel like, as like big and huge it could, God can make things where it's affecting everyone worldwide. There is signs that you get from like just everyday life, where God is giving you those messages and telling you, hey, do this, hey, do that, hey, I'm here, I'm here for you, you know and the ego stands in the way of listening to the messages that God has for you. So if you haven't seen The Prince of Egypt, I would go watch it. It's on YouTube. I would go watch it, because I feel like it's going to definitely shift your perspective. Because I feel like it definitely shifted my perspective as well, because I haven't seen this movie in years. Like, I was a child the last time I saw this movie. So, yeah, I would go look at it, because I feel like this is significant with the ego. And I do feel like this could be similar to someone's story, because like what I'm hearing God say is that you're getting the signs of telling you to move forward, let go, release. You're getting the signs, and it's being revealed to you, the true identity of people. The mask is falling. But if you sit in your ego, then you will be like Ramesses, where you will lose everything. But in the beginning of the movie, when the priest was singing, he mentioned how when in the physical, when everything is taken away, it's frowned upon. But in divine, with God, they see it as a new start. So I feel like this is significant to, collective energy. Like, if you've been in your ego and avoiding listening to what God has said, I do feel like there's going to be a shift where you may feel like you lose everything. But in the midst of that, just continue to have faith and know that this is just a new beginning for you to build a solid foundation from the ground up.